Hello, this is Steve Malone with Compass FX. Hope you're doing well today and again some good trades. Today we saw an across-the-board selling of the yen, which gave a very strong push up in the dollar yen, euro yen, and in the Aussie yen. Today I want to share with you that when you are in a strong trend, there's one particular thing to watch for to identify continuation of the trend. Oftentimes traders get themselves caught in trying to fade a strong upward trend thinking it's just a rally and they'll catch a move back down. So there's one particular thing to look for within that trend to show that it will continue. Now let's get back to what took place today that caused all this strong movement up in the dollar yen. Japan's Deputy Economic Minister Nishimura came out and said that the yen at 100 to the dollar wouldn't be a problem for the Japanese economy. Now this is a kind of an about face because it was just about a week ago that Prime Minister Abe criticized the weakness of the yen and how fast it had gotten weak in the market, suggesting it would hurt the Japanese consumer. Nishimura countered that by saying that the Bank of Japan will need to take bolder monetary easing to achieve its 2% inflation target that Abe has put as a target to reach. So this kind of little back and forth going on, and we've seen some up and down. We'll look at that in a moment. But I just want to share with you that when you're trading and you see these strong upward trends and you have this tendency to want to fade it, thinking, oh, it can't go any higher, look for something in particular, and that is to look for hidden divergence. Hidden divergence is that telltale sign that the market's going to continue going in that direction. In this case, a long upward move. A long trend, what we're going to be looking for is when price does this number, when we get a pullback. So here the market moved up, went flat, and then it rose up again and then made another pullback. Well, some of us who trade are thinking that, okay, here comes the pullback. What to look for is simply look at the Traders Dynamic Index for lower lows. If you have lower lows in the Traders Dynamic Index green line and higher lows in price, that is a sign of continuation. Don't fade the trend. Same thing happened right before then. From here up to this point, up to that, it did the exact same thing. See, from here to here, again we have a situation where we get higher lows in price, lower lows in the Traders Dynamic Index. And today, as we started to approach last week's high, getting up here close to 90.24, we kind of started seeing the same scenario. Again, from low to low here, look again, from low to low there. Again, continuation to the upside with hidden divergence. And look what the market does. It kind of bounced around a little bit, but still higher lows, and it continues making its push on up and reaches up, believe it or not, to the ADR midweek high target of 90.53. So had you had the average daily range calculator and you were trading this today, you could have traded it on its moves from one level to the next level, all the way up to the weekly mid-high target up here at 90.53. Where's it going to go from here? Well, let's go out and we'll take a look at the 4-hour chart, and I'll just show you that last week we got up to these highs right in here, again about 90.24 towards the end of the week, and we've broken beyond that. You have to go out to the weekly chart to see where we're going from here. Now some are estimating a push up to about 91.40 to 91.60 area. That's where we start to get into this range back here, and you can see this low right here, a few highs right in this area, a little bit of mix here, and some highs in this area, kind of the average highs, average lows, and then a level of support going back into 2009. So there is the potential to see a push on up to 91.60. And at this point, I wouldn't recommend attempting to fade the strong move up. The move is going to have to take its own time getting to that target out there in the distance, and then set itself up to turn and show a double top, a triple top, a head and shoulder, some sort of move up here to show a potential turn. So avoid attempting to get in on this and fade it, especially when you're seeing continuation here by hidden divergence. Let's go take a look at the euro yen. Very strong move up on the euro yen, but we had the same scenario. You can see it here, a low to low right there, and you can see low to low, higher, push to the upside. Again, we see it over here from about this low to this low, here to here, another push up, and we break the high set back last week. So let's step back and take a look at the 4-hour chart, and you can see the high that we broke last week. And again, you have to go out to about the weekly chart to start determining levels as to where the euro yen could potentially go to. Some are anticipating a push up to about 121.80 level. That's going to bring us in line going back to April 2011, and then a potential push up to 123, and that puts us back around again April 2011 highs. Beyond that, then you're going to have levels up here that are going to be around the 125, 126 area, right in this area. And taking a look at this, from this swing high to this swing low, you can see that the 1618 fib extension sits right about 122. We've broken past the 141.4 earlier in the week and now pushing on up. So the potential here is to see this come up to the fib extension here of 122. I wouldn't doubt that we see 121.80 to 122 area. As far as the Aussie yen, again, risk on in the marketplace. We've seen this continually make a move up as well. Its potential target here is 94.83 and 95. Again, just simply take a look at what took place here. You can see low to low, low to low, hidden divergence. Again here, low to low, low to low. You see higher lows, lower lows, continuation. And we get it again here. And this made a very strong move right here. Now, with the strong moves we've seen to the upside, there's a possibility as we go in the Asian session, we see continuation of the strong sell-off in the yen. Be prepared for any sharp sudden moves back. So we may get a little bouncing around before we get a push higher, but I would anticipate a possible push higher over the Asian European sessions this evening up to potentially 91 and then on up to 91.40, 91.50 area. Again, the idea is simply this. When you're in a strong trend, look for hidden divergence. And that's focusing your attention on lower lows in the TDI, higher lows in price when you have an uptrend. In a downtrend, it's just the opposite. In a downtrend, we'd be looking for lower highs in the price and higher highs in the TDI green line. But today's a very good example of what hidden divergence looks like. And just be careful when you see hidden divergence in a trend, do not fade the trend. Stay with the trend and look for pullbacks to buy on a dip. This is Dean Malone with CompasseFX. Y'all make it a great day. Get some good trades. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.